Welcome to the studio. It's Froyle here. I'm so glad you've joined me. Today is highly experimental. We're taking on one of Libby's ideas. She joins me in the studio. It is a whole lot of fun, but I don't know, man. I've never actually jelly printed with this before.
Okay, Libby, what have you got for me today?
I can't believe I'm here back with you, me in Australia, you in New Zealand, and I'm going to get to tell you what to do. What a surprise is that? We're going to do Vaseline Resist.
What?
Yep, you've never done that before. I'm going to show you.
Okay, then come on, show us. What are you doing? I don't know about the Vaseline idea. Isn't that going to be greasy?
Yes, means we get messy.
Oh,
So
really good.
here we go. I'm using your poem stencil.
Okay, cool. I like that.
I'm just going to rub.
You're going to cover the whole thing?
Yes, cover the whole thing.
The whole thing in Vaseline?
Whole thing in Vaseline. Oh, it's a bit movie. Oops.
Oh, I can't see.
You
I can't see how that's going to work.
Well, I'm going to surprise you. I think this stencil probably isn't the best stencil, even though I love it, because it is a bit flimsy.
Yeah, you might have.
We're going to get a really good effect. And
are we?
Yes, yeah, we are. We are going to.
Do I sound doubtful?
Yes, you do, but that's all right because we know what you're like.
You always come up with these crazy experiments. You're like a mad scientist.
Oh,
I would never touch Vaseline. Ill.
Oh, well, there's a couple of others that I can show you at a later date. I don't think we're going to have time today. Anyway, okay, so I'm peeling it off.
Vaseline's on. Oh, actually, I can see texture on it.
Can you see the texture on there?
I can.
That's showing up really well.
You might make me eat my words.
I might. That will be a change. You might get to say, Libby, you were right.
No. That's never going to come out my mouth.
Well,
Righto, what colours are you using?
Well, I'm just going to move that for a second, bring my plate down. I thought I would use Atelier Cadmium Orange.
Ooh, orange. Love orange.
And a turquoise, Sonia, yes, or however you say her name. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, we can do more. Here we go.
Righto. Well, you do well. I always put too much on my plate.
Oh, well, you taught me how not to put too much on plate. When we were doing transfers, I'm sorry for leaning. I'm going to have to get better at being organised like you are. But
no, this looks good. I can see you well.
You can see me well?
Yeah, it's a good colour.
It's a nice colour, isn't it?
I like that colour, yeah.
I like the extra.
Oh, look at you. You're all sorted. Hey, I love your new studio.
I know, that's the luckiest girl.
I think next time you should give us a studio tour.
That would be fun.
And then everyone will be jealous because your studio is so amazing.
I know. Everyone on the group has been fabulous.
Okay. Vaseline on the paper. Okay.
Okay, so that's the first.
Oh, that actually worked way better than I thought it would. All right, get your paper.
Yep. Yes, that will be to do the ghost. I will put this aside. When the paint's dry, then the magic will happen. 2 seconds while I get some paper.
So, Libby's got an amazing studio, and we should make her give us a tour next time because it's really beautiful and well organised, except she didn't have her paper ready.
Do you know what else I could do? I've got one of your prints too that didn't work very well. The printer didn't like it very much.
Oh.
So I might take the ghost with that. Yeah.
Sounds good. So there's a lot left on that plate, the ghost print. That's pretty cool. And then you've got the other print.
Yes.
Makes quite a lot of prints.
It does.
But I don't know about the greasy Vaseline idea. Oh, I like that.
So then and then you can rub the print off. I can do another layer and get another print because there's still a little bit left.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So what about the Vaseline on your paper? What do you do with that?
When the paint has dried, I'm going to just rub it off, and it reveals. It's beautiful. So I'd like to see you do one now.
Do I have to touch the Vaseline?
Yes, just think of how gorgeous your hands are going to be. They'll be like soft like a baby.
Hey, here's another side question. Do you clean your stencils?
Sometimes. Depends on how murky they are.
Mine, this is brand new. It's the brand new stencil. I didn't clean it the other day when I was using it, and now look at it, it's a mess.
Look, I think they're okay. And I mean the PM Studio ones I do wipe over.
Oh yes, I do too. No, I don't actually. I take that back.
I'm pretty. I am. I mean, like you're totally more organised.
I'm already mucking it up. What am I going to do? I'm going to put the thing on the thing first, don't I?
You got to put that on your yeah. Oh yes.
I'm using one of my digital collage papers because I printed off a whole heap the other day.
They're beautiful. So, I think that yes. See, that's what I'm using too.
All right. Well, I'll just try some of these on that. Shall I?
Yes.
How much Vaseline do you put on?
Just put it. Well, it depends on how much the resist. You just because your stencil was so fine, I probably put on more than I put for. But yes, just like that. Just cover it over.
You sure I'm doing it right, Master? Master.
Yes.
Master.
Yeah, you do.
Master.
Oh, I can't believe I'm making you do something.
I know. You know, if anyone is actually watching, you need to tell us if you like this idea of the new segment, because Libby's always coming up with these, I won't say ridiculous, but they really are ridiculous ideas and experiments. And she always wants me to do them. And I go, yeah, but then I actually don't. So we're thinking now that if we do it with a Zoom, then we could actually have a lot of fun, create some cool stuff, and she gets to boss me around, which she really likes to do.
I do. It's so rare. I hardly ever get the opportunity.
I don't know if I put enough on because I don't really like the feeling of Vaseline.
Oh, don't you?
That's greasy. I don't like my hands being greasy.
Well, but you don't mind mess, and you tidy
I know,
up.
but there's different types of mess. See, if we do episodes like this, you're going to find out really intimate details that I don't have to reveal when I'm sitting here on my own filming.
Well, that's true.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
I think it's all about stepping out of the security.
I don't know, man. I'm pretty comfortable in my studio by myself with no one bossing me around telling me what to do. Righto, Vaseline's on. Ooh. Hands.
Yes, take your stencil off.
Stencil off.
Yes.
Oh, it does create a bit of an imprint.
Yes.
Okay, right. Greasy stencil somewhere. Oh, man.
Yes. But see, they're easier to clean because they just...
I'm not worried about the stencil. I want to see how you're going to get it off the paper later.
Yes, well, we will do that. Now, what colour are you going to use?
I think I'll go with some Van Dyke Brown.
Oh, yes.
Vic Van Dyke Brown. Yes. Maybe with a bit of copper. Oops, not too much paint.
I think that's a good choice.
That's a good idea.
Yes.
And I'm thinking that we just kind of do that.
Oh yes, I think that's lovely. That'll come up on your downloadable just beautifully. And it's so easy to do. I love downloadable papers. Just go to your website,
all right, so
click the button. Yes.
The paper's down. How long do you leave it on there for?
Doesn't have to be left on long. Just normal. Just pull the print.
Just normal?
Yep.
How about normal?
Well, our normal's pretty good, really.
Oh, it does work.
Yes.
Mm.
Oh, now you've
So-
got a ghost.
Well, I'm a bit excited, yeah, about the ghost.
Yes.
There's
So
the
just
actual
put
the
that as,
print.
yes. So
Righto.
we just need for the paint to dry. It doesn't. I mean, like a normal print, it doesn't take long for the paint to dry.
So
Yeah.
can you pull the ghost print straight away?
Well, I haven't, but let's try it.
How long do you think for the ghost print? And then what? Do you put another layer on the ghost print?
Well, this is now your experiment. I knew you could take this to another level.
Well, it's not a bad idea, I suppose. I think I've heard you, come up with worse ones. Ooh, baby, that's all right.
Oh, that's lovely though, and on the tissue.
Yeah, it's on wet strength tissue because I love it. It copes with everything. That's
And I
it
mean,
on
you
the
could
wet strength
spray.
tissue.
Yes, gorgeous. You could spray.
Could spray that. Definitely could spray that.
I would let it dry first though, because you need to write. It'll still have a little bit of Vaseline left on that. So
The ghost print's not. Oh, I guess it's a little greasy. It's not too bad, but
yeah. No, it's not as bad as the
this
first
one.
one.
I mean, that other one's going to take forever to dry.
No, well, the Vaseline won't dry. You just want the paint to dry. I didn't find it when I was experimenting that it took very long. Oh wow, that's beautiful.
Really?
Are you watching?
Absolutely.
I need you to pay attention.
God. Okay, I'm watching. Oh. What are you wiping off? Oh, the Vaseline.
Vaseline. I'm just wiping the Vaseline off.
Oh, and it's not greasy anymore.
Yeah, it is, but I'm going to do more wiping. I want another
Use baby wipes.
Oh, let's try baby wipe. I've got some here.
Let's. What about ordinary? I'm going to use some ordinary paper.
Do that as well. No, the baby wipe's good. Look at that.
Yeah.
Can you see?
I can. You're on spotlight. Everybody's watching, Libby. No pressure, but everybody's watching.
God, the drama of it all.
So if it doesn't work, everyone's going to know.
Oh well, if that gets them doing a bit of a giggle, there you go, and it puts like a bit of a coating over it. I think it looks beautiful.
Do you? Have you got some other ones that you've previously done?
Oh yes, but I packed them away because I'm tidy. You taught me to be tidy.
Okay, then you have to do another one.
Right. Yes.
You need bigger, chunkier shapes. See, these ones are bigger and chunkier.
Yes, I think they'll.
I'm going to do another one.
Yeah, do another one. I'm wiping off the ghost, and that's coming up as well.
I think it has merit. I think for an experiment, it's not too bad.
It has more than merit. God, I think it has excellent applications for the future.
To save humanity.
Yes, you could do that as well. See, I think even the ghost is quite interesting. There's a bit of texture there. Be good good for collage papers and.
All right, I just plastered the Vaseline on this piece.
Yes.
Yes. I think you get used to it, I suppose.
Well, just think of those nice hands.
Okay.
Oh, I love it. I love that printable. What colour are you going to use?
What colour? Well,
I think you have to go with bronze, iridescence bronze.
Lucky I've got it in my hand. What about a bit of type buff?
Bit of buff could be good.
Oh, yeah.
What about I have found handy that I didn't have to go scrummaging masks.
Yeah.
I think they may work quite well too. I'm going to try those, even though they're a bit flimsy as well. I've got to be prepared if I'm going to do stuff with you, I can tell.
Yeah.
More
This
organised.
could be a regular segment, you know, so you're going to have to organise that brilliantly amazing, fully stocked and incredible studio you've got.
Or if that's
for a
right.
bit more live action.
A bit of action, yes. Oh, these could look quite good.
We can't see them because I've got a spotlight on what I'm doing.
No, that's all right. I'm just that's fine. When it's on you, I'm just playing set at this point.
Right. Oh, that could be quite cool. It's quite interesting. But I guess we have to wait for it to dry to pull to rub the Vaseline.
Very long. I know you're not very patient. Go and get your first.
Sorry to interrupt you, but this Vaseline on the ghost print, is that ever going to dry, or am I just going to run over it and pull the print?
I would run over it and pull the print and then just wipe your plate with a baby wipe.
Right, so it's never going to dry. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes. As far as my experiments have gone, no, they don't dry.
They don't dry.
No.
Okay, then.
No. It's a permanent resist.
It's a permanent resist. Oh, that actually might be all right. Let's go with a little bit of magenta as well. That could pull up quite interesting.
It could.
If there's that permanent resist on the plate. Let's have a look and see what that's going to do.
I mean, I think it gets less and less as you do more pulls, but definitely it's going to do it.
What about we put some of the Japanese rice paper on? We'll just leave it for a couple of seconds.
Yes. Well, the Japanese rice paper, I think I haven't tested that either. So I just knew once I handed you the football, you were going to run down the field with this.
Did you now?
Yep. This is what we want.
Well, I'm going to try wiping off the first one. That should be dry enough now, right?
Yes.
So what? The paint's just got to be dry.
The paint's just got to be dry because, as you've discovered, the Vaseline doesn't.
You discovered. Oh, that's not bad. That's quite interesting. I think you could make some really interesting textured papers with it all.
Exactly. I mean, it just, the way it exposes that you can kind of see when the Vaseline is there, but then you don't.
Okay, I think we should get a little bit more experimental. I mean, that's okay.
Yes, what else do you want to... Oh, it's lovely.
Oh, gosh, it's not riveting. I wouldn't be excited about it.
Wouldn't you?
No.
Oh, God, you're difficult to please.
You're not the only one who said that. I like the ghost print. Look at the ghost print.
Yes.
I think the ghost prints are far more exciting. Look, pulled off well. That pulled all the Vaseline off. I'm just saying. Sorry to interrupt you. There's not much in the shapes.
No, you still need to wipe it though.
Yeah, okay. But, interesting. I'm thinking.
It is. I think you're doing very well.
Okay. Thank you, Master. So what are you doing next?
I've got a PM nest, which is hard like yours because it's too fine. But
I'm spotlighting you. Everyone's watching.
Oh, gosh, the pressure's on again.
You better not stuff it up. Everyone's watching.
Everyone's watching. Oh, God. Definitely stencil choice is good. I will try and find the ones that I did do. And I used number stencils.
Oh, yeah, because they'd be pretty simple, solid shapes.
Yes. And with
letters. That sounds logical to me.
It does. Good. Oh, good.
What have you done?
Look what happened. Oh, now it's on my computer. It ended up on my finger on the computer.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, that's all I can say is.
I don't think this is going to be very successful, but I love failures.
Do you?
Oh, it is quite interesting. Yes, can you see the resist on it? What colour should I use?
Something. I don't know, because whatever colour you use is going to entirely obliterate the background.
Well, actually, I might try just a Kaiser colour because run the other way.
You've got so many types of paint.
I know, and they're on special because this is a bit translucent, so it then won't obliterate the back as much.
Yeah, because that's the thing. If you're going to put it on a printed paper, then you don't want to absolutely obliterate the back. Otherwise, just use a normal piece of paper.
Well, that's true too. But you like your new stencils though, because they've got the nice. I don't think that matters. I'm definitely not as organised as you. This is going to take some practice.
That's all right. We'll let you practice. You'll get better. I believe in you.
Oh God, you're the best.
I don't know about these greasy stencils, but
they're fine. It's just seasoning them.
Whatever, through it. All right.
Have some faith. Well, can you see through the back of this? That I'm actually can see where the resist is, so it may not be as bad. Oh, God, I didn't put it on straight.
I never put it on straight. Don't worry about that. I'm just not good at putting on straight.
It's actually not too bad.
Hold it up to the camera. Oh, yeah, I can see the texture of it. That's really cool. I like that.
And you can still see your downloadable paper underneath it, which stencil choice is definitely something to be thought about.
So, note to anybody who wants to play with Vaseline Resist, stencil choice really matters. Not the print copy, but the stencil choice.
Not the print copy this time. No, I think that's absolutely right.
All right. Well,
that will do well.
I just put it on my basic crosses stencil.
Yes. Oh, that's going to be gorgeous. I think.
Well, is it? So that's that.
Yep.
It's on there.
Yes.
You
yes.
can see the resist, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, what colour are you putting on? I've put on some transparent orange and some bronze. So what about if we break it up a little bit so you don't have as much on there? Like we could just...
Yes, just put patches.
Patches, evaporate some of it. This is just water. And as it moves, pulls it off the plate when you're adding the water. And then put the print on, and then it won't cover it so much.
That's true too.
It's all just a matter of experimenting, isn't it? I don't know what the water's going to do to it, by the way.
Well, we'll find out. I mean, I think, the Vaseline is the starting point. It definitely gives a nice effect. Where you go from there and what else you do for it, that's your job.
That's your job.
It was my job to find the idea.
I see how you go. Oh, it's rather interesting.
Oh, it is.
That is rather interesting. So we could pull those print on some wet strength tissue just to get it off the plate.
Yes.
So what about if you put the resist on the plate?
Well, you could try that as well. I'm just going to rub off. The baby wipe idea was excellent.
Oh, very good, very good.
Yes.
Glad I could be of assistance.
Yes, very, very good assistant. Glad to have you around, really.
That ghost print soaked up the watery Vaseline marks. That's kind of cool. Yes. I don't mind this idea.
Yeah, I mean,
that's kind of fun.
Put the camera on me.
Oh, that's what everybody says.
I know, I
Put
want you
the
to be a bit-
camera on me. Okay, go.
I know, just having a little taste of fame, and it's gone to my head. Oh, I think that's gorgeous. Well, this is your printable, but with the PM nest stencils.
I like those nested circles.
Yes, me too.
I'm rubbing off the second print now.
Yes, let me see it.
No, because you wanted the camera.
Oh, I'm giving it back.
Okay.
I don't want to be I don't want to be a camera hog.
Righto. Well, I'm wiping it off the second one. Yeah, it's kind of all right. I'm not riveted, but
I think it's really interesting. I think it's the choice of colours. I think if you'd had
well,
black,
that goes for everything when you're printing. Choice of
It
colours
is.
and the choice of shapes or stencils or whatever you're using.
what do you think?
What is it?
Let's go. No, what is it?
What am I looking at?
Well, it does look better in reality on camera.
Okay.
But it needs a spray, but it's interesting. Just the ghost.
It's interesting.
I think
we like interesting.
We do. Oh, look
Think
at your
Louise, I've got flipping Vaseline on my mouse now. I don't know about the Vaseline. Hey, it does come off the plate really easily, by the way.
Yes.
The Vaseline.
Yes. And all it is going to do is season your plate anyway, because we use baby oil.
All right. Well, I'm not doing any more stencils with it. I'm going rogue. I'm doing an abstract.
Yeah, do an abstract. You know what else I think would go well is your dashes stencil. Your dashes
because
stencil.
they're really specific shapes, so that would work easy.
Yes.
No, I'm going rogue now. Now that I've taken the crosses off and I can see that my plate isn't damaged forever,
yes.
I'm going to put just some abstract resist Vaseline texture. Doesn't that sound fancy?
It does, very. I think I should try. You're doing it on the plate. I think I should go rogue on a piece of paper with the Vaseline.
Okay, go on.
So it's the other one.
Do it. What colour am I doing?
Right.
I could have pulled out some more colour. Huh? Well, I've got copper on my brayer and I put on some Van Dyke brown and some bronzes in there as well.
There you go.
There we go. Yeah, I'm liking that. Wow, that'll be interesting. Let's just put it on plain paper and see what it does.
Good idea.
Well, actually, let's put it on wet streak tissue because that's what I can reach.
That's a good idea too.
That's an even better idea. Yippee.
Yippee.
What paper are you putting it on?
I'm looking forward to seeing this rogue idea.
Okay. Me too.
Right. I'm going to use some Liquitex Basics Prussian Blue.
Oh, interesting.
Over.
It does create kind of a textured mark.
I wonder what would happen if you painted it on.
With a paintbrush?
Yes.
Oh, I think it would create paintbrushy marks. It definitely does.
I think you could be right.
I think so.
Well, the paint wasn't dry, was it? So
you were accusing me of that.
I thought this one had been there longer. Anyway, I'll stop rubbing and see what happens.
Yes. And then it has to dry.
And then it has to dry. I've got a couple that need to dry. I've got a couple that are dry and finished. Look, I would call this quite successful.
Would you? All right. Well, then you're going to show me.
I will show you the three that I've got that are dry.
Okay, I just have to show you something first. You probably can't see it, but I've just rolled on some more paint onto my plate. And because I've been
Yes.
messing around with the Vaseline, it's
Yes.
now kind of all like breaking up. It actually looks really cool. So
It
I
looks
think you could, if you had time and you wanted to really play and look at some different textures, I think it's not a bad, I mean, it's a pretty cheap tool. It's not as expensive as some of the things I've been using recently.
well. That's exactly right, and I think we've shown quite a bit from the original idea how quickly you can divert and change it and play in different areas. I think that's been an interesting exercise.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, see, look, it's picked now, it's pulling off all the different
The
layers of paint and texture, and you can even see some crosses underneath.
Oh,
So
yes, you can. That's beautiful.
I think it's very interesting. I think
Good.
it definitely has some merit.
Yes. Look
It
at
was
the
really fun.
comparisons between
Hey?
your tidy area and my mess.
Yes, but I did spring it on you and I made you put the camera on. So
You did. Right, I'm going to show you what I think are successes.
okay.
I think this is with your downloadables and PM's Nest Stencils and using a Kaiser paint, which is really quite cheap, but it's translucent. So I think it's it's shown up the underneath quite well.
Yeah, that's
This
always
was
good. Oh yeah, I like
yours.
that. That worked out well with the writing stencil.
It did. But I think it also proved that it's not easy to do it through fine stencils. You need to have something that it has a bit more form.
More robust.
Yes, but definitely interesting. And this was the ghost from that,
Yeah.
which is, it can have something else over it, but I think it still had some value.
Yeah.
Right, let's see yours.
Oh, okay.
I love this bossing bit.
Yeah, you do, don't you? This one's really kind of cool. It's got really interesting textures from the different layers of the Vaseline.
Yeah, it has.
I like that. Yeah, I like that one. What else have I got all over the floor? This one's got the texture because I went rogue and did an abstract with the texture.
Yes, like that
And
too.
then that one's got a smudgy crosses on it, which has still got Vaseline all over it.
Yeah. Oh, and that's going to look different. One. Do a little wipe on one corner to see what happens to the crosses when you get the Vaseline off.
I like that one. I like this ghost
I do
print.
too. Yeah, I do. The ghost prints are interesting.
That one, I think I wiped it off, that one. Maybe. I might have. I don't know. I just threw them all over the floor. Oh, I haven't wiped this one yet. Oh, I stuck my finger in it.
Well, there you go. Just make sure it's dry, not wet like mine. See, look at that.
Oh, you like that?
I do. Oh, no, that's gorgeous.
All right, then we've got a success.
Yes.
Would we say this experiment is a success?
Absolutely. And I think it's taken it further than my original idea. I love that we're able to expand on it. I knew you could do it.
So that's that one.
Oh, it's beautiful.
That's with the Vaseline through the crosses, a stencil onto some printable download paper.
Yes.
And there's one with my new shapes.
I love that.
There's some more with the shapes. That's fun.
Beautiful.
And there you go.
Excellent. Very, very good.
What do you think about that?
I see. I like that too.
Yeah. That one you could easily spray with some eye ink.
Yes, I think that would be gorgeous to do that.
So, do we like the technique?
We love it. We do. It was a very good idea. And fun to play with you again. Thank you.
Oh, it was so nice having you in my studio. Yeah.
All right. Should we say goodbye, everybody? I hope you enjoyed it.
Yay.
So what do you think? Are you going to try Libby's experiment? It was a whole lot of fun and it was really great having her in the studio with me. I think we might have to do it again. She always has so many experiments to try. She really is a mad scientist. Some of the prints turned out really well. Some of them could do with a second layer, but really that's how it is with jelly printing. It's always about trying different things, creating lots of layers, and all of it makes fabulous collage paper. Now don't forget, you'll find more information in the description under the video, where to find the stencils, what paper we use, what colours we love best. Go on and have a try of the experiment. It really is a whole lot of fun, and I'll see you next time in the studio.